If you have gastritis and your symptoms get worse at night, here's why, and here's what you can do about it. There's a couple different whys behind this. One of them could be that you haven't eaten in a few hours when you're going to bed, so the acid in your stomach is actually causing more nausea and inflammation because there's nothing in your stomach to buffer the acid. You can also have the same problem if you eat too close to bed. So if you're eating dinner at 9 and you go to bed at 10, that's not enough time for food to move through your stomach. So you could be having some acid reflux symptoms because of that close proximity to bedtime. Also, there's just the logistics of laying down. There's no gravity to keep the food kind of down in your stomach anymore. It can cause acid to come back up. Some people's anxiety gets worse at nighttime, and that can cause some symptoms to flare up. It's also important to note that it's not just acid that can cause this flare up at nighttime, it's also bile that can come into your stomach and hurt the stomach lining. There's a big overlap between people that have bile reflux and gastritis, so definitely get that checked out. It is not something that doctors look for immediately. For instant relief, try these methods. Sleep with your torso elevated a bit. You can actually buy a pillow online that is meant for this. It's like look up acid reflux pillow. I sleep that way a lot of nights, not every night now, but nights when I'm having a really bad flare up. Another option is sipping on warm water or warm chamomile tea with a little bit of slippery elm powder in it. That's my favorite combination. I try not to hunch over too much when I sleep because that can also be bad for the digestion. So you kind of want to sleep like on your side, but at an angle like this. It takes some getting used to, but once you figure it out, it works. Some prevention strategies include obviously not eating too close to bedtime. Give yourself at least 2 or 3 hours. If anxiety is the root cause here, then do things to calm your anxiety, whether that is speaking to a psychiatrist and getting on certain medication, or just practicing kind of calming techniques so that you are de-stressed before bedtime. And of course, make sure you're on some sort of healing diet, anti-inflammatory diet. Depending on where you're at in your healing journey, that could look very different from you, but you can always DM me if you want help on building your own healing diet.